my fellow comic book collectors. This is video number 2 of my giant unboxing. Basically, I got this massive box from my Stackery account, and it has 55 orders in it. So it's just like massive amount of comics. This comic box was 57 pounds. Just massive amount of comics. And you know, this was kind of a really exciting one for me because there's lots of really great stuff in there. So what I've been doing, because it's just so big, I'm just gradually pulling out little chunks of it because it's just so big that it's just too much to do in one big long video. So I figured I'll do it in breaks, and sort of kind of pace it out. And hopefully I can get into the comics a bit more and explain them a bit more, why I purchase all these random things, it seems. So let's get into the next one. So I got my ladder over here. I'm going to climb up to the box. Sounds weird, but I have to climb up to it. I'm going to pick out 2 more stacks of comics. So there's 2 more stacks here. And I will show you what's inside, and then that'll be it for this video. And then we'll get into the part 3. I'm curious how many parts there will be because there's so much stuff in there. It's pretty insane, actually, how much stuff. Like I'm just really getting to the surface. I feel like I'm, you know, like I watch these videos where they buy like lockers, and like, you know, it's like a whole locker room, and it's like huge. It's just like this massive room, and there's so much stuff in there that they really have to post it over a period of like weeks because there's just too much stuff to go through. I feel like that with this box. It is just filled with stuff. It's pretty insane. So this is part 2. So hopefully each part will get a little bit more exciting because there's some really interesting things inside. And I really don't know what I'm going to find first because I'm just pulling it out as I, you know, based on how it's stacked. Okay. And these are all coming from, as I said, my Stackery account, where is really 55 orders. And just, you know, just collecting. Okay, so I just saw some amazing things in there. So this is going to be a good one. This is definitely going to be a good one. There's some really great things there. I'm so excited, actually. Okay, so let me put the tape. This one has a lot of tape on it, so I gotta kind of play with the tape a bit to get these ones out. And I hope that people like these shorter videos. I'm not gonna post the 2-hour or 3-hour video of me trying to unbox this crazy box. I'm gonna try to break it up. So I hope people appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, so I got through that. Wow, still more tape. So much tape. Oh, shoot. The tape ripped the bag. That's kind of annoying. I'll have to rebag these now because this tape is not very good. It's very sticky. Usually painter's tape is pretty good. Like you can see, I'm just pulling off painter's tape. But sometimes the painter's tape can be more sticky than you would imagine. And it can actually rip the bag, the comic bag. And that's what just happened. So I'm a little bit frustrated by that, but okay. This is actually a pretty interesting one. As I get rid of the tape there. Okay, this is Klaus #1. So Mark and I, we did a Christmas special where we were talking about Christmas comics. And he mentioned this comic, Klaus, and I thought, wow, that's really cool. Like, you know, sort of origin story or sort of like superhero version of Santa Claus, and this is Klaus. So I figured, hey, I'll pick up, like, it's, you know, it can't be that bad. So I picked up the whole series for $20. I thought that was a pretty good deal. So this is Grant Morrison. He's an amazing comic creator. You know, just a really great guy. In terms of, you know, the quality of story and everything. So Klaus #1. I'll put that right here, actually. And then we got Klaus #2. kind of like Klaus looking like a little bit like a ninja, a little bit, or samurai or something. It's kind of interesting. He's kind of like on the building there. Really great cover. And then we got Klaus number 3. It's like he's like, yeah, this is supposed to be Santa Claus. So, you know, this is the Conan the Barbarian meets Santa Claus, Klaus. And then we got Klaus number 4. It's kind of like a Sword and the Sorcerer kind of style here, a bit, I think. Kind of interesting. Klaus number 4. And then we got Klaus number 5. It's a 7-part series. So this is number 5. I think that's, what's the name of the thing? It's like there's a name for this creature. I know it too. Begins with a K, I think. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. I actually know. It's like a very famous monster. Then we got number 6. I'm going to still think about that monster. And you can comment below what the name of the monster is, and I'll feel embarrassed that I forgot it. Number 6. This one almost reminds me of Berserker. Like, this looks like Berserker. Doesn't it look like Berserker? This is Klaus number 7. So maybe, I'm not sure who ripped off whom, but I think this looks like Berserker. Tell me if I'm wrong. It looks like Berserker to me. Okay. And now, the one that, when I said, oh, there's some really great stuff, well, this is the great stuff I was referring to. This one's amazing. This is Terrifying Tales number, I believe it's number, what issue is it? Oh, 14. This is a bondage cover. You can see the little bondage going on there. And this is a LB Cole cover. So this is a really, really amazing one. And I got such a great deal on it. So I think it was under $100, which sounds like a lot maybe, but for this book, it is a good price. It is not a high grade. It's probably a 1.5, I would say, or maybe a 2.0, kind of in that range. I think maybe a 1.8 then. Let's say 1.8, probably a 1.8. But the main cover is actually quite nice, and LB Cole is just like this brilliant artist, and pretty much anything that he did the covers for has been really hot lately. So to get his artwork, and for actually a very popular series from him at a reasonable price is quite an accomplishment. So I was quite happy to get this one. Actually, I had looked at this one from my comic shop. I think they had it as well. And I think they wanted $200, and it was a 0.5 grade, and it looked like a 0.5 grade. So I was quite happy to get this for under 100. Okay, next one that I got that was really cool. This is another Golden Age one. Is Scarlett O'Neill, number 2. And she's kind of like this interesting character. She reminds me of the girl from Fantastic Four who can turn invisible. Basically, yeah. So she can turn invisible. She's kind of like a socialite. That's very common theme for the Golden Age. But she basically turns invisible, and she she has these like adventures where she goes around doing random things while she's invisible. Okay, now this next one is interesting. This is Tease magazine, number 1. And you probably wonder, why did I get this? Well, this one actually features a lot of really famous artists. It features Olivia, Kate Borley, Joyce Ballantine, and then, but basically this magazine was what happened after the Betty Pages magazine. So this was kind of like the next version, where they focused on kind of taking Betty Page and making it more generalized. Because before it was very specific to Betty Page, this was more on that same kind of pinup style, but more broad base, not just Betty Page. So we got on the back of it, I'm going to have to censor a little bit up here too. So we got like the art of Olivia on the back with some really nice pinup art. And inside features a lot of really great pinup art. So I kind of like these, pinup style art. So I thought that was kind of a cool pickup. Okay, another one that's kind of interesting. And this is Fugitoid number 1. It is like it features Teenage Mutant. It's a wraparound cover, kind of cool, and it features the early Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle story. I believe it happens between issues number 4 and 5. So if you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan like I am, this would be kind of that one that you would need to get in order to get the complete story from issues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be the in-between one that you'd need to get. And I picked it up for a really great price, and it's really nice, actually. It's a high grade. I don't even see any spine ticks. It is quite solid. It is really nice. I picked it up for $10. It was like, just nobody bid on it, and I got it for $10. I was happy. So that was really, I was pretty excited when I won it, because normally it's a $20, $30 book. So yeah, I thought that was quite good to get. It's not an expensive book, but to get it a little bit cheaper is kind of nice. Okay, now we get into one that I thought was kind of cute. This one, I actually posted this on my Instagram because I thought it was super sexy. It's Naughty and Nice. I actually like this little series. It's like these two characters, they're two sisters, Naughty and Nice, like spelled Naughty, N-O-T-T-I, and Nice is N-Y-C-E. So a little bit different spelling, obviously, but play on, obviously, Naughty and Nice. So we got the kind of, and obviously they're well endowed. They would probably float very well. So yeah, so I thought it was kind of a sexy cover. It's a limited edition cover. This is the Ménage à Trois, number 7 from the series. I think it's like a second series for Naughty and Nice. And this is the Counterpoint Entertainment exclusive. It's limited to 50 copies. There was only 50 of these out there. And there's the risque version, which I'll try to not to I have to censor. So there's the nice version and the naughty version. So they have 2 versions. And the naughty version is very naughty. So I can't really show it. But yeah, it's very naughty. It's very interesting. So that is the first stack. So we're now into the second stack. See, there's a lot of stuff in that box. So that was just the first stack of comics. Hopefully some more Golden Age. Oh, I can already see it. It's my comic shop lot of comics. So we got to get into this. These are all raw. How am I going to open this? Okay, I'm trying to figure out where the bag opens. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so put that over there. This one comes with a certificate of authenticity. See, certificate of authenticity. Authenticity. And this is Cave Woman Color Special. I like Cave Woman, so I think Cave Woman's really cool, very underrated. So this is the Color Special. Somebody asked me in the comments, do I collect these? And it was so funny. I was like, I had just placed the order for this like maybe a week earlier than when they asked the question. I was like, oh, that's so funny. I had just ordered it. So this is a one-shot. It's the Color Special for Cave Woman. So I thought it was kind of cool. Most of the Cave Woman comics were in black and white. So to get, it was nice that they had a Color Special. And then we got Thor number 137. And this is the first appearance of Oleg. So just kind of a quirky, character. I like these. I like getting first appearances. So that's a Thor first appearance. And that's Thor 137. So that's Oleg on the cover there. Okay. And then we got Oh, I forgot what the issue. Oh, what was special about this one? It's not what it looks like. But this is Marvel Comics Presents #1, and this has like a Wolverine cover. But there's something else special about this, and I don't remember offhand. I'll probably do like a Who Is Guess Who comic about that, but it's kind of a cool one anyways. And this one's actually really cool. This is Master of Kung Fu, and this is the first appearance of Midnight. So this is kind of cool. So Master of Kung Fu #16. Kind of a cool. I think this one has become hot recently. So I try to order things before there's like announcements and stuff. Like I try to find out things before they actually become hot. Oh, and this one's really cool too. I like this one. So this is, why does it say 68? Okay. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so this is a different one. This is not the one I was thinking it was. This is Ritchie Rich #68. And this is the first appearance of Ritchie Rich as a superhero. Sounds weird, but it's actually something that people look for. So it's Ritchie Rich #68. Ritchie Rich Millions 68, actually. So that's interesting. I'm a big Ritchie Rich fan. I like the idea of maybe because I'm a business person, I like the idea of becoming super wealthy and then building like some crazy things or going on crazy adventures and stuff. I was a big Uncle Scrooge, Ritchie Rich fan, so I really like that one. Oh, wow, this one's kind of cool. This is Spider-Gwen #1, Radioactive. I just thought this was kind of cool. It's not her first series, it's her second series, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, this one is kind of interesting for a very weird reason. It's not the right book, but it is the right book at the same time. This is Frontier Romances #1, but this is the reprint. So this is a Soti book reprinted. So this came out I believe in 1963. And like IW Press, I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure what they call themselves. IW though. Would do all these kind of reprints, and there's some really cool ones. They did some reprints for Lady Luck and I believe Lady Luck, or Phantom. I know they did Phantom Lady. They did this one. They did some Jungle comics. So they would do reprints of kind of big books from the Golden Age, and these were actually so these are Silver Age kind of reprints of some kind of major books. And Frontier Romances was one that was mentioned in the Seduction of the Innocent, but this is not the one. This is the reprint, but it's kind of cool still. It's in a high grade actually, even though it says VG. It looks better than a VG. I would say it's maybe a fine even. I think it's really presents well, and it's just a really great comic to have. Like I think it's cool. Even though it's a reprint. And I generally don't like reprints, to tell you the truth. It's kind of a cool book to have. And usually goes for about $20, $30. I got it for $6. And it's in really great shape. So I'm quite happy. Okay. And then we got X Factor #1. So I just thought this was cool. X Factor. This is the more modern series of X Factor. So I thought that was interesting. And then we got... Oh, I was just completing the collection for this one. This is Alien Worlds #8. And I'm just trying to get the complete collection of Alien Worlds. I think even after this, I think I'm still missing 1 or 2 issues. Alien Worlds had some Dave Stevens art in it, so I really wanted to get the whole collection. So I thought that was kind of cool. #8. And then we got... Oh, this is really cool. I really like this one. This is... I won this in their auction. Actually, they had like an auction. And this is Giant Size Man-Thing #4. Okay, and this is actually kind of a cool key. This is the first solo series for Howard the Duck. So there's like a solo story, I should say, for Howard the Duck in this one. And it's his first solo story. So that's kind of cool. I like Howard the Duck a lot, so that's kind of why I like that one. And then we got some more Alien Worlds, and this is Alien Worlds number 6. You can see they have really great covers, like kind of nice good girl art cover. Nice. Okay, wait. I'm not sure if I can show it better. Maybe you can see that nice monster in the background and sexy girl in the foreground. I kind of like that one. Really great cover. Okay, so you can see why I like them. I think they did really great covers. And some more Alien Worlds. So as I said, I was trying to get the whole set. These were from Pacific Comics. This is Alien Worlds number 7. And I have all the harder issues to get. I'm just missing the filler issues for this run. It wasn't a very long run. This is Alien Worlds number 9. I believe it actually only went to 9, issue 9. So this is, and it was kind of these kind of monster covers, a lot of them. Sci-fi covers. And then we got a nice little set of, this is Cloak and Dagger number 1. And I've heard talk that they're kind of going to bring back the Cloak and Dagger series, or maybe do something with them. So this is their first solo series, where it's Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger made their first appearance in Spider-Man. So this is kind of a cool comic. And then we got, I actually tried to pick these up from my comic shop, but my local comic shop, I should say, not my comic shop, which is where these are from. But I really like Planet Comics from the Golden Age. And they basically made some new version of it, and that's this one, Planet Comics, and this is Planet Comics number 1. So that's kind of interesting. And then we got Kazar number 13. I believe this is the first cover appearance of Man-Thing. So this is kind of a major key. Kazar number 13. And then we got a really great cover. This is a pure cover by, I just really like the cover. We got this cover, X-Men number 1, the variant. I'm not sure who did the cover. I just really like the cover. So sometimes I buy things just because I think there's a pretty girl on the cover and I really like it. So I thought this was a really great cover. So just thought that was really nice. I believe that's Scarlet Witch on the cover there. And then we got, okay, so this is an interesting one. This is Infinity, this is a really cheap book. This is Infinity Watch number 2, Warlock the Infinity Watch number 2. And there's some minor key in this. I forgot what it was, but it's kind of cool. It's a great cover because it has, I think it's the first appearance of them as a team almost. You got Pip the Troll, and you got Moondragon, got Warlock in the back there. You know, sort of a cool team appearance. So I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, the Gathering. Oh, I remember what this is. So just so you know, I believe this is where, so the Infinity Gauntlet and the Infinity Stones were kind of seen as super dangerous. And so what they decided to do was take them and kind of divide them out. And these people would basically watch over the Infinity Stones and, you know, protect them. So that's what this book is about. That's where it kind of happens. And then this is just a different variant of the Cave Woman color special. I just thought it was kind of a nice, sexy cover. Cave Woman is a very sexy series, and it's kind of interesting. So I kind of like it. So this is Cave Woman color special. Okay, I'll put that over there. And then we got Avengers 268. Now, I have no idea if this is actually a key or not, in a way. But in the Hawkeye movie, or TV series, I should say, there was a scene where they show that they were going after this watch. Okay, there's this watch that was in the auction that they really, really wanted. And what happened was when they kind of looked at the watch closely, there was like a little sticker on it, or like a tag, I should say. And the tag said 268, lot 268. And it was an Avengers thing. So I thought, oh, okay, so I'm one of those kind of guys that I like to find like some cool little like Easter egg kind of thing. and maybe buy a comic related to it. And that's what this is. This is Avengers 268. And I heard afterwards, so I bought it that day when I saw the little thing. I was like, oh, I immediately upon watching that scene, I actually bought this book. So it was cheap. It was really cheap. It was like $2. So it was a very cheap spec. So yeah, so basically, I heard later that maybe it has something relevant. I forgot why it's relevant, but it was kind of a cool little spec. It was just some fun. I like these kind of Easter egg kind of elements. Okay, and then we got Ritchie Rich. One more Ritchie Rich one. This is Ritchie Rich, poor little rich boy. Sorry, and this is Ritchie Rich 100, which is kind of cool that it's the 100th issue of the series. But also, this is a first appearance of his maid robot girl. So that's kind of cool. That's her first appearance is in this one. I forgot her name. But yeah, but her first appearance, the robot that Ritchie Rich, like the maid that serves Ritchie Rich. If you watch the live action TV series for Ritchie Rich, she's in that. So I watched it because my children were at that age, so I'd watch Ritchie Rich with them. So in a way, I kind of like picking up those keys that are related to these shows that I watched with my kids. So that's it. That is part 2 of this massive unboxing. Still more to go. This is like, I feel like I just scratched the surface, really. There's just so much more great stuff in that box. Okay, so stay tuned for part 3, which will probably be in the next day or so. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye.